That was the shot that killed Harry Lime. He died in a sewer beneath Vienna. As those of you know who saw the movie The Third Man. Yes, that was the end of Harry Lime. But it was not the beginning. Harry Lime had many lives. And I can recount all of them. How do I know? It's very simple. Because my name is Harry Lime. I've known many places and left them, made many friends and lost them, won many fortunes and spent them. My fate seems to be linked to a cosmic yo-yo. This is a story of a low point on one of the yo-yo trips down. This particular low point is known on the map as the island of Haiti. I arrived there as a sort of political refugee, a small revolution I'd been promoting in a nearby banana republic. It fizzled out on me, and the general I'd been backing backed out. I found myself holding the bag. The bag, luckily, just happened to contain a few rolls of the U.S. Treasury's best lettuce. So when I descended on Haiti, I did it with style. Then, after a while, I spent the style. Don't let anybody tell you about the easy life on these tropical islands. You need dough in paradise, too.
Hello, Harry, darling.
Donna, you beautiful, wonderful witch.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Let's not be trite, Harry. I could ask you the same question.
Okay, then. Whom are you doing here?
Oh, Harry, darling. 3 years haven't changed you a bit.
Well, who is he? That one?
No. Over there. The seer sucker suit.
Oh, no, Donna.
Oh, he's really quite charming, Harry.
Charming, eh? He's an oaf. I don't like the way he laughs.
Oh, you'd adore him, darling. He pinches waitresses, collects souvenirs, collects money, too.
Ah, I might have known. He's with you. Well, let's meet him.
Now, Harry.
After you, mademoiselle. Oh, and, Georges, you might tell your boss that Harry Lime is on the preferred list again.
Sam?
Huh? Oh, hiya, baby. I was just going to send out a searching party for you.
Sam, I'd like you to meet an old friend of mine, Harry Lime. Sam Torkin.
Oh, very happy to meet you, Mr. Torkin.
Oh, sit down. Any friend of Doran's is a friend of mine. Well, within reason, of course.
Very good.
You from the States, too, Larry?
Harry, Sam. Harry Lime.
Huh? Oh, yeah, Harry. Yeah, what part of the States you from?
I'm from Toledo.
Toledo.
Yeah.
One of my plants is in Toledo. A drink. Yeah, have a drink. Waiter, bring my friend a drink, eh? Toledo, eh? Great little town, Toledo. Of course, to me, any town's a great town as long as business is good.
That's right.
Hey, you know, this is my first vacation in 18 years. 18 years. Can you imagine that?
He gabbled. For eternities, he gabbled. Donna was obviously abused by my boredom, but my patience has always had a price. Torkin kept gabbling till I almost considered reducing that price, and then he gave me my cue.
Sure is hot in these parts. Well, baby, come on, let's go out of this dump and find some souvenirs.
Oh, Sam, not again.
Now, what sort of souvenirs are you looking for, Mr. Torkin?
Oh, I don't know. The souvenirs, souvenirs, ain't they? Now, come on, beautiful, let's...
Souvenirs can be more than souvenirs, Mr. Torkin.
No, Lime, what kind of talk is that?
No, look, Mr. Torkin, you're a man of taste and means.
Hey, a sales pitch. Hey, what are you selling, Lime?
Yes, Harry, what are you selling?
Selling, I'm selling nothing but plain, ordinary common sense. It's at a premium on this island, Mr. Torkin.
Yeah?
Haiti is crawling with priceless relics, anthropological prizes, historical symbols. They bring fantastic prices from any museum in the States.
Oh, where do they sell them?
Now, they're not selling them, Torkin. You've got to know the island. You've got to know the people to find them.
Well, how come they're worth so much?
Sentiment, old man, sentiment. The Voodoo brand. The natives protect their sacred symbols with their lives. And, of course, they're the raw materials.
Huh?
Little sentimental trinkets, diamonds, rubies, sapphires, miscellaneous baubles. The kind of sentiment we understand.
Oh, I love souvenirs like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, Lime. I guess you can get me one of them baubles.
Yes, that's possible.
Now, what's your deal?
Well, first, let me find a suitable trinket. Time enough then to bargain. For now, Mr. Torkin, a small retainer will do.
Huh? Oh, yeah, well, how much?
Oh, as you wish. But, as those drums would tell you, sentiment comes high in Haiti. Sam Talkin, well occupied for the present. The future, of course, I'd handle in my own way. And in the meantime, there's nothing to worry about except keeping a date with 2 old friends. I found my friends in the clearing. Fancy and Greek, the head of the ceremonial party in a place of honor, as befitted them.
Ah, Monsieur Harry, we don't think you ever come.
Oh, I wouldn't have missed it, Fancy. You and Gregory are my favorite people.
Oh, thank you. You are kind.
You say that so often, Gregory, I almost believe it. Seriously, I wish you both much happiness.
Merci, merci.
We will be happy always when we have friends like Adeline. You have done so much for us, our family. We cannot forget you.
Fancy, old man, you go far with a wife like this. She says all the right things.
All right, Lime, all right. Who is this Henri Christophe?
Talking. You mean to say you never heard of him?
Nah.
Christophe was, well, he was the George Washington of Haiti.
Oh, every two-bit country's got its own Washington. Get me Washington scepter, and I'm interested.
Listen, old man. Christophe started life as a slave. He became Haiti's most powerful ruler. At one point in his regime, Talking, he stood off the combined armies of France and England with 2,000 men. On the north end of this island, old man, up near Le Cap.
Huh?
Le Cap, Tien. It's a tremendous fortress high on the hill above the jungle. You've seen it, haven't you?
Well, how could I miss it? It's big enough.
One of the biggest. Washington didn't build that, Talking. Christophe did.
So what?
He didn't just order it built. He planned it, designed it, supervised the work, dug rocks out of the mountains with his bare hands. You're a self-made man, Talking. That ought to appeal to you.
What about the scepter, Lime?
Look, old man, Henri Christophe is a landlocked saint to these people, an all-powerful earth god. While he lived, his scepter was his symbol of strength and wealth. Being king in those days was a profitable business, old man. Christophe had more jewels in that scepter than Dorna has curves. Then there was a revolt in Haiti, and Christophe was found dead, but the scepter was gone. For over 100 years, its whereabouts have been kept secret. I know the secret, Talking. I can get it for you.
Yeah? How?
It's my business. Your business is to make it worth my while.
Okay, Lime. How much this time?
Oh, plenty, old man. Yeah, come in. Fancy. Come in, old man, come in.
Harry, you do not mind that I come here?
Oh, of course not. Anytime. What's the trouble?
I do not know. It is not my trouble. When you are at my house today, I see you have great trouble. I try to tell Grigri, but she do not understand.
Trouble me? No, wait a minute.
I am tell her you must have great trouble, or you would not ask for tribal secrets.
Well...
It is all right, Harry. You are my friend. When you are in trouble, I help you.
Oh, well... good. That's the spirit, old man.
You have done much for me and Grigri. This is for you.
Oh?
It is the scepter of Henri Christophe.
It's... Fancy.
It is yours. I could do no less.
Fancy, it's...
Now,
It's...
you will have no more trouble, Harry.
Well, now, wait a minute. Well, what about you? How did you get this thing, anyway?
It is no matter.
You stole it from the high priest. What if they find out you took it? They won't go to the police.
No,
They won't put you in jail?
no.
Well, what will they do?
They will not put me in jail. They will not go to the police. The priest will be my judge.
Fancy, what will they do?
They will punish me. I will die.
Had I known a man like Fancy earlier in my life, my ideas about all men might just possibly be a little different today. Here was the truest kind of friend. True in the real sense of the word true. He was staking his life, literally. Staking his life on his faith in Harry Lime. If I rejected his offer of the sacred scepter, I'd have shattered his faith in me. And Fancy lived by his faith in his friends. And I did need the scepter. As for friends, well, there are many kinds of friendship.
Harry, tell the truth.
Oh, sure. Darling, I love you, ravishing.
Oh, no.
Not that. About the scepter.
Got a cigarette?
Mm-hmm. Here.
Thanks.
Is it really the scepter of Henri Christophe? Think Sam will buy it?
Why not?
Why is it so valuable?
Historical significance, cluster of rubies, big fat sapphire in the middle.
Harry. What's it really worth?
20,000, maybe 25. Move the ashtray over.
Bet talking would give me 35,000 for it.
Think so?
I'm prettier than you.
Right. But I have Christophe's scepter.
Oh, but darling, if you let me peddle it to talking...
Donna, my sweet, I lost you 3 years ago in Madagascar. The scepter might be a temptation if you leave me again.
Oh, no.
No, that stuff, never. I know, cover it up now.
Wouldn't 35,000 be nicer than 25? Then why don't you let me
Donna,
have
the
it?
fact is, I don't have a scepter.
What?
Talking, bought it this morning. $50,000.
Harry, you... you... That's why you lost me in Madagascar. Guess I've got to work on talking again. Good old Sam.
Yeah, good old Sam. Somehow, good old Sam ran a bad second. Donna was no fool. She wasn't greedy. I was available, and I had money. Not as much as talking, of course, but enough to keep her satisfied temporarily. We decided on a small celebration, the sort that requires noisy public demonstrations with champagne bottles. We went to a little cafe, and I rather enjoyed the impression I was making, particularly on Georges.
Would you like me to put this on your bill, monsieur?
Oh, certainly not, George. Certainly not. I wouldn't want to cause any undue strain or suffering for your employer.
But, monsieur...
Never mind, George, old man. Here, this should cover the situation, I think. Oh, here's a little something for you.
Thank you, monsieur. You are...
Oh, what's the matter?
You will excuse me, Mr. Harry. I must go.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I must close the bar.
Close the bar at this time of night? Just a minute.
The drums, monsieur Harry. You understand, the drums.
The drums, what? Now, George. It's the death drums.
I do not have to tell you, monsieur Harry.
Why? What for?
I don't know. You'll excuse me.
Harry, what is it?
I don't know. Those are the death drums. They mean someone's dead or dying. Or going to die.
Going to die? Who?
I don't know. Don't know. I have a hunch. I hope I'm wrong.
Harry! Wait! Where are you going? Harry! Harry!
When I got to the ceremonial grounds, I saw a frenzied sight. Hundreds of natives, still dressed in the tattered dungarees of the cane fields, dancing, shrieking, half hypnotized. And the drums. They were the drums of death, all right. No mistaking it. As I crashed through the brush surrounding the clearing, I saw that they'd already taken a life. There was a body, a dead body, strapped to a post in the center of the circle. Sam talking. The voodoo priest danced up and back in front of it, waving curses over it and screaming through the slits in a hideous mask. And in his hand, he held the scepter of Henri Christophe. The scepter that had cost Torkin more than he'd bargained for. I'd had enough. I turned to leave. And then at the far end of the clearing, I saw something else. Two more bodies tied together, back to back, hanging by their wrists from a long crossbow strung between two trees. The two of them together, Fancy and Grigri, ready to be sacrificed. No, wait, stop it, I tell you. Listen, all of you, listen to me. You're making a mistake. You're torturing two innocent people. You can't do it.
They have wronged us. It was forbidden. They must be punished.
No.
They will die.
Well, they can't die. You're punishing them for something they didn't do. You think they sold the scepter to this man, but they didn't. I did. I made Fancy tell me about it. I'm the one you want. Listen to me. You've got to believe me.
Harry Lime would not cause their death. Harry Lime is their friend.
But I tell you, it was my deal. And I'm the guy you want. So untie these ropes. Come on, move, or there'll be a new voodoo priest holding forth at your funeral.
It's no use, Harry Lime. If you kill me, others will take the revenge.
It's no use to kill these two either. Okay. Gree, you're loose. Help untie Fancy.
You have brought shame to us.
Okay, I'll do it myself. Hold still, Fancy. There, you're loose. All right, come on. Come on, I'll get you two out of this.
Harry, it is too late. You must go.
Come on, I'll help you. Now run for it. Stay back, you lunatics, or I'll start knocking off voodoos. I warned you now, stay back. That's better. Come on, Fancy. Gree, get going. Well, there goes Haiti, Dorna. Another corner of the world chipped off.
You'll be back, Harry.
No. Time people will learn the truth about me. Haiti's through with Harry Lime.
You're really taking this seriously, aren't you?
After my fashion. Guess I messed up your meal ticket, too, didn't I?
Sam talking? Poor Sam. Don't worry, Harry. You'll take care of me.
Until the 50,000 is gone.
Well?
That's what I thought. Right. Let's have a drink. I know what you're saying. You're saying that wasn't Harry Lime at all. You're saying the noble hero that pulled off that fancy rescue party wasn't the third man. He was a couple of other guys. Just goes to show how I'm misjudged. Well, ask Fancy and Gree, now happily keeping house. They'll tell you it really was Harry Lime that got them out of that whole voodoo mess. Of course, they'll also remind you that I got them into it. And they might possibly mention that as the three of us dashed off into the jungle, I paused just long enough to borrow that scepter back from the high priest. Got a nice price for it, too, from a collector in Brussels. But that's another story. So long now.